Okay, so hi everyone. Good morning. I hope you're doing well today. My name is Reneé, and I have the pleasure to be presenting you my topic, which is health. So, I would like to begin with this quote that says, "It is health that is the real wealth, and not pieces of gold and silver." This is from Mahatma Gandhi. According to the World Health Organization by its acronym WHO, in 1948, its definition of health is the complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease. And I couldn't agree more with that because for me, health is a dynamic state which not only have a which not only can control us, but we can control it as well. So in this presentation, I'm going to be talking about the different type of health. Then I will talk about the importance of prioritizing our health. And lastly, I will talk about how health leads us to success. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so about physical health. The first thing that springs into our minds when we hear the word health is the physical one. And that's good. I mean, that's great because our body is an important part of us in our lives. Having a great physical health allows us to move through life. I will say that our body is not only a machine, but also a kind of a sponge, which absorbs everything we get to it and what we expose ourselves to. So how we can have like a great physical health? Well, by doing like kind of basic things. For example, sleeping well. We have to sleep at least 7 hours per day, sorry. We have to drink water. Some people say that we need to take kind of 2 liters each day. Then, and I will say like this is the most important thing, do physical activity. Any kind of physical activity we can do like exercising, practicing or playing a sport, dancing, or just playing with a relative. What matters here is that you do something that makes you move, that makes your body move. So yeah, this is so important. Okay, so let's continue with the second and the third type, which is mental and spiritual health. Okay, our mental health has a great impact on our physical health too. Our thoughts determine our actions. The human being is complex, so we should find a balance between both mental and physical health. I will recommend to be aware about the things we are consuming, what kind of content we are watching or listening to, what kind of people we are getting into our lives, what our habits are. By asking ourselves those questions, we can rearrange our thoughts, and that will help us to be in peace. And talking about peace brings me to spiritual health. As human beings, we have a spirit in us, which is constantly fed by everything we do. Do you remember that talking about in physical health, I was telling you that our body is kind of a sponge? Well, our spirit too. We can choose to believe in something that is bigger than us, for instance, in God, and we can improve our spiritual health by praying or going to church, or just by enjoying the little moments that we have in life, and that will help us to be in peace. That reminds me a quote that I hear from Joyce Meyer that says, "Remain calm because peace equals power." So if we want to empower ourselves, we must be in calm. We must keep the calm in our lives, and that will help us to have a complete well-being. Okay, so let's move on. Being sick, ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, I know this could be kind of funny, And we all have thought this way, but the truth is that we need to prioritize our health. Prioritizing our health is necessary because our health is what allows us to function in life. Sometimes we don't treat ourselves with enough love and patience. Instead of that, we are always demanding our bodies to do something for us, but we don't give them nothing. So we need to rest. We don't need to be always rushing life about work and studies, or academic stuff. I have friends that they have gotten sick because of a lack of sleep. They have prioritized their work or their university, and they forgot about rest. So I think I learned watching them is that taking care of ourselves is a way to being healthy too, or being healthy is a way of take care of ourselves. So we must pay attention to those things in our lives. So let's continue. Okay, and lastly, how success comes from healthy habits. By controlling what goes inside of us, we have some kind of power in our future. We are able to achieve things when our health is not an obstacle to do it. And even more if we are healthy. Good habits lead us to discipline, and that is the main ingredient for success. Also, when we take care of ourselves, we express gratitude, and gratitude helps us to be happy. So there are a lot of reasons to stay happy, to stay healthy, sorry. And I will say that it is difficult, but it's all about habits. We must be aware of that. So in addition, I will say that being healthy is an holistic term. And when we take care of ourselves, we achieve that. I do believe that being healthy determines a lot of things in our lives. And if we want to achieve things, we must take care of ourselves. And the last thing I want to tell you is that if we want to look good or attractive, just remember those beauty advertisements that used to say that health is beauty. I don't know if you remember that phrase, but this is true. I mean, this is so real. And I would like to end this presentation by this quote that says, I have chosen to be happy because it is good for my health. And this is true. It is a completely term or analytic way to see our bodies and our health. So yeah, this is kind of a friendly reminder to try to stay positive, to try to seek the right perspective in everything you're going through. So yeah, that will help us to be happy. I'm afraid this is all I have time for, so thank you all for listening. I don't know if any of you have any comments or questions. I would like to hear from you. Yeah, Carla.
Hi, Mare.
Hi, Carla.
So first, I want to say that it was a really good presentation. I enjoyed every slide, and I want to know what is your best or your what is your best healthy habit that you have?
Okay, let me see. I will say that drinking water, like try to always be hydrated because that shows it on our skin and our hair and things like that. So yeah, I will say that drinking water. And about pimples too. I have this.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you for asking, Carla, for your comment. Hi, Mariana.
Hi, Mara. Good morning.
Good morning, Mariana.
The color of your presentation. I
Yeah.
really love that color. And I would like to to ask you if you are spiritual healthy.
Yeah, to be honest, this is a part of my life that I try to pay attention to, you know. So yeah, I learn how to. It is difficult, you know, because we have like a lot of distractions, and we prefer like just chilling out or something like that. But yeah, I will say that I try to. And yeah, I know what you like, why you like the presentation, because it was dream, right? Yeah,
Thank you, Mare. It was a really good presentation. Okay.
thank you, Mariana. Thank you. Okay, if oh yeah, teacher. Yeah.
Yes. First of all, it was really clear. I enjoyed it very much. So good job. Good job. And when you mentioned that the exercise part, do you think that doing stationary bicycling is good, or does it have to be like outside? You think is that better?
Well, that's a good question. Well, you know, machines, I understand that machines are more for like strengthen your muscles, you know, like make them bigger and things like that.
Yeah.
So if you want quick results, I will say that a stationary bicycle could help you. But if you, yeah, but if you want to like have resistance, you know, like getting stronger every time or something like that, um, I guess it is better to ride a bike. I guess I don't know. You better consult someone that is on the gym or something like that. Yeah.
Okay, sure, sure. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, teacher, for asking. And thank you for your comment. So, Karen, hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you? I want to say something about the question of the teacher. I think that it is the same, like, for example, for someone that who wants to less fat, I don't know, adelgazar.
Lose weight. Huh?
Yeah, lose weight. It's good that make a stationary machine, but for it's like maybe you can do the same physically walking or running as well than a machine, but if you're running or if you walk, you are going to have healthy as well, but for your mind, because your mind is distracted because you are in the street. So you disconnect your mind of the other things. But if you make like in a machine, maybe you are going to be concentrated and in the machine, and you are going to be like in one place. So maybe it will be healthy for your body, but not for your mind.
Okay, okay. So it's not healthy for me to do bicycling while watching my block wall.
Yeah, it's not healthy. Yeah,
Okay.
it's healthy for your body because you are making something and you are not sick, but it's not healthy for your mind.
All right, thank you, Karen.
Yeah,
Anybody
thank you,
else,
Karen.
guys? Okay, so can you stop recording, Maria Reneé?
Okay, so thank you.
Thank you so much.